I'm going to talk a little bit about perspective and about the interesting and often confusing ways that objects will appear depending on how low they are compared to our eye level, or how high they are compared to our eye level. I'll probably do a different one on left and right. It all sort of matters, but for this one I'm just going to think about the horizontal eye level line of sight. So maybe I'll just do this. You go away. So this ping pong ball just sort of represents any object. Oh, I have this here to indicate one of the way to really sort of establish where the eye level is. The way I have it set up is that my camera has taken over the eye level. It has taken over the role of where you are looking at the world, but this will hopefully explain it, and it will change whenever your eyes change, it changes. So it's about your eyes. But the idea is, this is a to figure that out, this is a no nonsense rectangular object, and as you can see, as it's moving away, as this edge is getting further away than this edge, the sides appear to be angling in, and they will angle in a fashion that you can imagine them continuing to angle and meeting up at an actual point. And that point is an important one, but I'll discuss that later. But it does fall on the horizon line, the horizontal line of sight. Basically the point where you are looking and things are either separated into above you and up, or below you and down. So some interesting things that happen. And I have it marked off where the horizon is. It's right about there, I think. I'm trying to not spend too much time doing this. But the, who am I kidding? I'm spending all kinds of time. As this object that is below eye level begins to come forward closer to you, you're going to notice a couple critical important things. Both, it's getting larger, it appears larger, and it appears that it's getting lower in this picture frame. So think of that also as getting lower in your drawing. So as I move it directly away from me, you're going to notice that it appears, once again, to be getting smaller, and it appears higher up in the picture frame, and ergo your drawing. And what's fascinating, among several fascinating things, is that indeed it's sort of what doesn't change is whether something, this is coming straight towards me now, straight towards you, the viewer. So it is appearing larger, but now as it's coming forward, it appears to be getting higher on the picture plane, and accordingly will need to be that way in a drawing. And as I go directly away, you're going to notice, but it's still above the horizon, it's going to be getting both smaller and going down. So these are a couple things to really kind of think about, and to really try to get your head around, because it's weird. It's fun. It's cool, but it's weird. I wonder if this is, yeah. So hopefully now this is standing straight up and down. So here, I'll shift it over. As it's getting closer, is it straight up and down? You're going to see that everything is getting bigger, but the one below line of sight is going down in the frame, and the one above the horizon line of sight, horizontal line of sight, is getting higher in the frame. And the same is true, I mean, the reverse is true. So it's just a wacky thing to sort of know that when something goes directly away from us, it appears to be sort of, there appears a straight line. Yeah, that's going to be a different video. But think about this, and think about, one of my students was saying, yeah, I was looking at an airplane and how it was appearing to get lower in my field of vision, and that's because it was above her eye level and getting further away. But if it would have been a car below her eye level and going away, it would be getting higher in her field of vision. Hopefully that makes a little sense. Play this back, think about it, slow it down, get your own ping pong ball, and yeah, have fun.